And good morning, Nisky High School. Thank you, Mr. Bianchi, for that pledge and for covering all the announcements. We have one additional announcement before we turn it over to our TV studio. Today, during all lunch mods in the Little Theater, there will be a budget presentation by members of the Superintendent's Cabinet and the Board of Education. All students are welcome to join us during the lunch mods. They'll be there to answer your questions. Classes are encouraged to come. Certainly, any social studies classes, law and government classes, business classes that have interest in this topic, everyone is welcome. All 4 lunch mods today in the Little Theater Budget Forum. And now let's hear from our student anchors.
Thank you, Principal Rickert. Good morning, Niskuna. Today is Friday, February 28th. I'm Scott.
And I'm Elias. Here's what's making the news around the school. The Nisky crew team is sponsoring its first ever indoor rowing challenge tomorrow. There'll be lots of great rowers and great prizes. The event called Mohawk Meltdown will be held here at the high school beginning at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Come out to see some great indoor competition.
Speaking of events this weekend, it's finally here. Our high school musical, Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, opens tonight. Your classmates have been practicing for months. Students, including Elias here, are gearing up for tonight's performance. Tell us about it, Elias.
The musical has been lots of work. All week, the cast, crew, and pit have been after school from 3 to 8 working very hard to bring you the show. R&J will debut tonight with the show at 7:30 and tomorrow at 2 and 7:30. Also, tomorrow's at 11:30 will be Matinee Magic, in which people can explore the set and see all the work that goes on behind the scenes and goes into the show. In fact, here's some footage of the fight scene last night for the night's dress rehearsal.
We're gonna rock it tonight, we're gonna jazz it up and have us some fun. They're gonna get it tonight, the more they turn it on, the harder they'll fall.
Nice. Come out to see this awesome show. Don't miss it.
Speaking of live performances, here's a message from the Creative Writing Club about Java Jive.
I have an urgent message for anybody who likes poetry or music. Creative Writing Club is hosting our annual coffee house event next month, Java Jive. This is a splendiferous opportunity for anybody who likes to write poems, recite poetry, enjoyed poetry out loud, sings, or makes music. It's an amazing event, boatloads of fun. Pink submission sheets are available in any English classroom, and they're due in the English Resource Center by March 4th. That's really soon. I promise all of you, it's not something to miss. Remember, submit by March 4th. Java Jive is April 4th at 7 p.m., and everybody is welcome to come and watch all of your talented friends perform. All of the earnings go to the Malala Fund, and every dollar helps. Thank you.
The English department has also invited a 1980 Nisky High School graduate to speak with students on Monday, March 3rd in the auditorium. Who is this mystery grad, you may ask? Well, he played baseball here for 4 years, was a manager for the basketball and football teams, and he was also a writer for The Warrior. He then went on to be a published author. He won a Pulitzer Prize for his compelling historical book, Devil in the Grove. It's about 4 African-American men falsely accused of raping a 17-year-old farm girl in Groveland, Florida in 1949. He's Mr. Gilbert King, class of 80. Mr. King will be speaking to students about his book and his years here at Nisky. If you want to hear Niskayuna's most successful writer speak at Monday at 9:30, please see your English teacher.
Speaking of Monday, Drama Club reminds everyone interested in auditioning for its spring show, Harvey, that auditions will be right after school this Monday in the Little Theater. Harvey was a Broadway play, then a Hollywood movie, then a Broadway play again. It's about Elwood P. Dowd, an affable man who claims to have an unseen and presumably imaginary friend, Harvey, who just happens to be a 6-foot, 3.5-inch tall rabbit. If you haven't already, please sign up for an audition time outside the Little Theater. Directors ask you to memorize your monologue, so hop to it.
Congratulations to the Nisky robotics team, Nuts and Bolts, who finished in a head-to-head season last Sunday at the regional competition at Pace University in Westchester. The robot they make can pull itself up with robotic arms, and this robot performed a rare feat. Let's check out the video.
I'm sorry.
A double hang. It was the only double hang completed during the season. Congrats to Nuts and Bolts and the entire Nisky robotics team.
The freshman class is hosting its annual snowball dance on Friday, March 7th in the new gym. The dance goes from 7 to 10 and will feature the musical stylings of Nisky senior DJ Suman. Refreshments will be served and candy will be sold. Tickets will be on sale all next week at Crossroads for $10 or $10 at the doors. It'll be a great way to beat the winter blues, so come to the Nisky snowball dance Friday the 7th.
And finally, congratulations are in order for 8 students here at the high school. Adian Wolf, Sanja Dahl, Caroline Gao for becoming National Merit Scholar finalists.